Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak Slow English with Mitchell. I'm Mitchell, and I'm really happy you're here today. Today, I want to talk to you about something very powerful, something simple, something many English learners forget. It is listening. Not grammar first, not speaking first, not memorizing long word lists. Listening. Because listening is not just practice. Listening is the doorway to speaking. Now, when most people think about learning English, they think about rules. They think about tenses. They think about exams, books, and exercises. And yes, grammar matters. Vocabulary matters. Tests have their place. But they are not the center of language. They are not the heart. The heart of learning English is hearing it again and again and again. Listening is the road that leads naturally to speaking. Let me ask you something. Think back to when you were very young, when you were a baby. You did not study grammar. You did not memorize vocabulary. You did not worry about mistakes. You listened. You listened to voices around you. You listened to your parents. You listened to sounds, emotions, and rhythm. For months, maybe even years, you listened before you spoke. And then, one day, words came out. Not perfectly, but naturally. That is how language grows. First listening, then speaking. But as adults, we forget this order. We try to speak too early. We try to think too much. We try to control language with rules. We open grammar books. We do exercises. We push and force the language, and it feels heavy. It feels slow. It feels stressful. This is why many adult learners feel stuck. They understand English on paper. They know rules in their head. But when it's time to speak, silence. The words disappear. The confidence disappears. Fear appears. The problem is not intelligence. The problem is not effort. The problem is not enough listening. The solution is simple. Go back to the natural way. Make listening the center of your learning. Listen more than you read. Listen more than you write. Listen more than you study rules. When your brain receives enough sound, speaking begins to happen on its own. It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel scary. It feels normal. Now, maybe you're thinking, Mitchell, listening is hard. And you're right. At the beginning, it is hard. Native speakers speak fast. They connect words. They use expressions you don't know. Sometimes it sounds like noise. Sometimes it feels impossible. But this is normal. This is part of the process. You do not need to understand everything. You do not need to translate every word. You only need to listen. Listen to the sounds. Listen to the rhythm. Listen to the flow of English. Think about music. When you hear a song, you don't translate it. You feel it. Language works the same way. When you listen again and again, your brain starts to notice patterns. You begin to hear where words begin, where they end, how sentences move. Slowly, words become clearer. Slowly, sentences make sense. Slowly, English feels familiar. This is where shadowing becomes powerful. Shadowing means listening and speaking together. You hear the speaker and you repeat immediately. No stopping, no translating, no thinking. Just follow the sound with your voice. This trains your ear and your mouth at the same time. Let me explain how to do shadowing step by step. Step 1. Choose easy audio, not too difficult. You should understand about 70%, not perfect, not confusing. Step 2. Listen one time only. Do not speak. Just feel the rhythm, the speed, the music of English. Step 3. Listen again and start shadowing. Repeat immediately, even if you make mistakes. Do not stop. Do not fix. Just continue. Step 4. Repeat many times. The first time feels strange. The second time feels better. The third time feels easier. Repetition builds comfort. Comfort builds confidence. If you do this every day, even for 10 or 20 minutes, your English will change. Your listening becomes sharper. Your speaking becomes faster. Your confidence becomes stronger. You will pause less. You will hesitate less. You will speak more smoothly. So don't wait for perfect grammar. Don't wait until you know every word. Start listening today. Listen while walking. Listen while resting. Listen before sleeping. Small time every day. Remember this: language learning is not about speed. It is about habits. Small habits done daily become powerful. Listening is that habit. Shadowing is that habit. Trust the process. Before we finish, remember these 3 things. First, listen more. Make listening the heart of your study. Second, shadow often. Simple audio, many repetitions. Third, be patient. Give your brain time. English will come. Thank you so much for listening to Speak Slow English with Mitchell. Until next time, keep listening, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.